They're mad you moved on without them, but their main goal was to see you fail. It's like people be so backwards, right? It's like they want to be in your life. They want to be around you, but at the same time, they don't want to see you winning. It's like that kind of defeats the purpose as far as how chosen ones think and how, we choose to move. Now, of course, everybody doesn't move like us, but to you, it doesn't make sense to sit up there and be gossiping about somebody, right? Doing witchcraft on somebody, lying, doing everything that you could do to see this person fall off and see this person not happy, right? But yet they still want you in their lives. They still want to be around you. They still want to hang around you. They still want to mimic you, right? They still want your attention, right? They still want everything that has to do with you, but they don't want you to have anything to do with happiness. They still want everything to do with you, but they don't want anything for you to do with success. Right? Which is kind of crazy to me because if you, dislike somebody, right? If you, find them not trustworthy to be around, or you find their character flawed and, you simply don't want to be friends with them, you would think that you would just separate. You would think that you would just call it quits and distance yourself. Right? But these people don't even have enough sense to do that. They're backwards minded. See, us, if we find ourselves not gravitating towards somebody, we're just going to separate because why would we be around somebody that we don't like? But with these people, they constantly try to run your name through the mud. Keyword try, because they always fail. You know what I'm saying? They always try to run your name through the mud. But at the same time, when people question them on that, like, bro, you're talking about sis? Wasn't that just who you was trying to be over there with, or you was just over there with, bro? Like, what are you talking about? But now you have all these negative things to say and all these bad things to say that a typical person would just not deal with that person about, right? It's either you're lying, number one, you want attention, or you're genuinely just a fake person, right? Because anybody who could hang around you, even though they don't like you, hang around you and smile in your face, even though they're a snake, is a very fake person. They're a very ungenuine person, which is why these people get the fakest results. They get the worst results. They get to move like desperate people. They get to move like miserable people. And guess what? They wanted you to hold their hand and enjoy that whole miserable process with them. But because you didn't, and you saw through the fake, and you saw through the lies, you chose to blaze your own trail, follow Lord Jesus, and not worry about the haters, not worry about the goofies, not worry about everybody who wants you to worry about them just because they're worried about you. Like there's more to life than sitting up trying to, mimic people or hate on people and play people close to where you can see them, fall off, or see them, cry, or see them take losses, or, all these different sick things that these haters want to see you do, bro, that they want to see you go through, sis. But guess what? They can never see that around a person that they're simply not around. See, the way you think has benefited you because, like I said, if you don't gravitate towards a person, you just separate, right? And that gives you a lot of power and control over your life that Lord Jesus has blessed you with, because you're not putting your life into the hands of others by allowing them to get information to destroy it, by allowing them to come around with negative intentions, by allowing them to reel you into the, drama and desperation, just needing a buddy so bad like them. Everybody just needs to be so buddy with somebody out of just randomness. They don't want to wait for God to send them a real true friend, right? They don't want to look upstairs where the help comes from and, like just be a genuine person and be patient, knowing that God has somebody for you. God has a soul family for you. God has whatever that you could possibly crave that's inside his will for you. You don't have to go outside of God to get anything. And that's what these people couldn't understand. So you move forward and realize all you needed was God, right? And these people got mad about it because they felt like they were like the only group or the only people in existence in your life. And this will never be the case because you're royalty. This will never be the case because you're meant for greatness. You know what I'm saying? This will never be the case because it's a big world, right? And it's a small world at the same time. It's a big, small world. Like, it's a big world in the sense that we've only discovered like 10% of the ocean, right? Only 10%, right? That's not that much. But it's a small world in the fact that you can bump into somebody from high school or bump into somebody from your past just like yesterday, right? So it's a big, small world, right? Not just a big world, not just a small world, but it's a big, small world. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But the thing about it being a small world and bumping into people from your past, see, this is what they wanted your life to be. They wanted your life to be a small world, and that's it. They didn't want it to be a big world to where you're out on yachts and you riding in planes and you traveling the world and you doing all these big world type of things, right, baby? They didn't want those type of activities. They wanted you to be in a small world, living in your past, keeping them in your life, even though they're supposed to be in your past and you're supposed to move forward and grow, right? Looking backwards, beating yourself up, right? Doing, insecure, desperate type of things to where you can blend in and fit in with people, right? They want you to do all these type of activities, knowing what they will lead to and knowing it wouldn't lead to growth, right? But because you move forward and you're like outside of the box so much and you choose to, allow Lord Jesus to lead your steps, right? And move you in the right direction, you don't have to worry about the stagnation. You don't have to worry about the haterade that these people are sipping, right? You don't have to worry about trying to accommodate people that have no intentions of moving forward with you, because when you're moving forward, there's no backwards, right? There's one direction. Either you're going this way or you're going this way, right? And because you have set your directions on Lord Jesus and the destiny and, the overall goals and the gifts that he's given you, guess what? You're shedding a lot of skin. You're shedding a lot of people. You're shedding a lot of negativity. You're shedding a lot of people that can't, breathe or, prosper at these higher altitudes, because it takes faith. It takes happiness. It takes joy. It takes just simply being a genuine person. You know what I'm saying? It takes just being authentic. It takes you taking things and not taking them in your hands, but putting them in Lord Jesus's hands, right? And these people can't get this. They can't fathom this, right? They can't stop this, right? And because they can't stop this or block this, all they can do is be mad about it, right? All they could do is try to play it close and close again to no avail, because the only way somebody can get you to fall off is to play you close, right? But because you walk in your independence, you walk in your confidence, you walk in your integrity, right? Your security, right? You walk in your abundance, your royalty, right? Guess what? Can't nobody stop or block that. And can't nobody latch onto that without your permission. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody just come around and steal nothing from you or come around and trick you out of your position, because that's why it has you're at the front. So the more that you value your position, the more that you allow Lord Jesus to grow you and, multiply you, the more that you're going to be blessed and not stressed, right? But the more that you latch onto these people that are so sad and mad that you're choosing to move forward and not move backwards, like there's a requirement that you have to put on your life as to if they accept your life or not, right? If they don't find your life, fascinating, or they don't find your life approval worthy, or whatever the case may be, or you have to lower your standards to where they can approve it and you could be miserable like them. You know what I'm saying? If they don't find your life, in a way to where they can just jump into it easily and not have to bring anything to the table and, take shortcuts based off how good your life is doing, then they have a problem. But any other time, it wouldn't be a problem if they could be around you playing you close. But because you don't care about things that they care about, you know what I'm saying? It gives you so much power. See, they act like people that want to follow behind them or, do what they do and, find that route to being a loser, right? Not through taking losses, but through losing and wanting to see other people fail. See, they act like because you don't want to participate in these activities that you're going to, miss out on something or not receive a certain reward or, get you a good person pass, right? If you don't do good, Mr. Buddy, you're not going to get a good person pass. That's how they be acting, right? Like a good person pass, what you mean? Like they want you to fit in so bad. They're talking about, you're not going to get a good person pass. You better act like us. Well, if you don't want to act like us, at that point, your social credit score is revoked. You're like, what? Yeah, it's revoked. You're not cool like us anymore. Like, what? Like, bro, you guys was never cool in the first place, right? You guys don't even got a good credit score in general. Like, what you talking about, a good social credit score? These people don't even care about their credit in real life. They're talking about a social credit score so you could fit in. Like, bro, you don't want to fit in. You don't want to be like them. These people bounce around every day like tarantulas, right? You don't want to move like somebody who moves like a whole freaking spider bug, like a spider boy, spider woman with the little hairs on it. They don't even look like one of those little, exotic spiders that you would even kind of like pick up and put back outside if you saw them in the house or something. Like, they're like one of those spiders you like, ooh, I'm leaving. No, I don't want to be around that, bro. Get that away from me. Like, look like one of those spiders. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you need to do. Keep moving forward and prospering, because the only thing that has your name on it is forwardness, forward movement, blessings, and abundance, right? And these people would love to steal that blessing and abundance or latch onto it to where they can destroy it, right? If they can't steal it to where you can't have it and they can have it, they would love to come be close to where they could destroy it and nobody can have it. And this is how these people think. And this is why these people wake up and lose every day. That's why these people wake up and fail every day. You know what I'm saying? That's why they wake up in Clown Town and Miseryville every day. And if you know these people aren't going to steal your happiness to get you to move backwards, and it's not going to distract you or have you feeling bad about moving forward and cutting these people off, don't you be afraid to hop down in that comment section and say, my enemies will never trick me into failure. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray. Make sure to hop down there, light this thing up. And my thing about this is, they can't trick you into something if they're not close to you, right? So make sure you guys hop down there, light this thing up. Make sure to hop down there, share this thing up, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button. We keep in the loop every time we drop. I'll catch you guys in the next one.